I think the theme's relevant for International Museum Day because we've been running museums for 200 years or so, and during that period we've consistently failed to address many of the major historic episodes. And while I think there is some improvement discernible, where we've by no means resolved the issue properly yet, and we may never do. I think that if museums wish to remain relevant in today's society, they need to make sure that they're dealing with difficult issues, some of the issues that they've studiously avoided dealing with in the past. It's the only way really to connect with modern people. We've got to be more honest than we used to be. In the British culture, we continue to ignore the several hundred years of slave making at which we were the world champions. I was brought up in a series of schools in Britain and learnt nothing about the enslavement of Africans, transportation across the Atlantic to the Caribbean, to the USA, to South America. And it's something that literally, as we say in Britain, we've swept under the carpet. And it's because it's embarrassing, it's difficult, it doesn't fit very well with some modern politicians, and it's been an easy issue to ignore, but it's just not acceptable in today's day and age that as we look around us at the way the world works, that we can ignore these great lessons from the past that we should be learning from rather than ignoring. The consequences of ignoring great swathes of history like slavery, colonialism, imperialism, is that we present a very distorted view of the way modern society has come to be. And unless we explain how modern society has come to be, we can't possibly hope to deal properly with all the issues that there are circulating around all of us today. I think each culture has a different version of this. I think the British have been particularly good at ignoring slavery, colonialism and imperialism. But of course in other nations, sometimes they have similar issues, sometimes they have different issues which they choose to ignore as well. But it's usually because of the embarrassment factor, because we're frightened of politicians who might not like what we've got to say, who will try to rewrite history to suit their own particular ideologies. And I'm not suggesting it's easy, but it's something that we have to find the courage to do.